So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Isco. Yaya Toure. Messi. Bellingham. And he's there to clear it. Might be danger here. Played out wide. Yaya Toure. Vinicius Junior. For Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And it's Rivaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Isco. Isco driving. And a chance! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Belletti. Oh, well measured. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rivaldo. Alonso. Nice control. Oh, this is shapes to shoot! And they've got their lead back. That was fabulous. The most...
How
good was that? Poetry
Amatin
in
mata
motion.
sih. Coba.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's what he's paid to do.
Capello.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Xavi Alonso. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ah,
And
anjay.
Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Jeleknya lock ball.
And it's Bellingham. He's chosen to go back. Lewandowski. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And Jamal. Rivaldo. Very much a man of this moment. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just...
Decent chance! No way through, so back it comes. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Xavi Alonso.
4-4-1-2-3. 2 AMF. 3 Naira RWF Confer LWF paid sale.
Masih dulu. RWF anak.
Messi.
Masih satu.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief. Always. There's the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
This is their second corner of the game. Real chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Malaga go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Isco, searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Mbappe. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a promising position, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. That's a good ball. Yamal, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Camavinga. Now he's got space here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Luis Suarez. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. Isco, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And it's Ed Nielsen who can squeeze it through. Bojan. Rivaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Caceres. Edmilson. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder and one of his teammates.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's there! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Hah? Di luar.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Kasih minyak nah. Minyak yang panas tuh loh.
And that gets things rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most.
Oh, he's been caught, and one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That looks a good cross.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And it's Camavinga. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And here's Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Valverde. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, nicely intercepted. Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. Shoots! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Mbappe. Caceres. Great vision. And he plays one through. Camavinga receives it in a... Oh, shooting chance! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
GG.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Catch
Something
online.
they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Opts to play. Takes a shot! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Turns back here, probably the best option. Half an hour played now. No, that's been intercepted. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's out of reach. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Camavinga. Yaya Toure. The ball's gone astray. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Puyol. Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. And no, he's seen through all of that. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Messi is behind this one. Messi! Corner number 2 then. Roll! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Camavinga. Raul. And now the breakaway. Koundé. Played into space out wide. It's run loose here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Dani Carvajal, because I think he brings it.
Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Zubimendi, and here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Eibar with the corner, there first. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ball is over the line. Pepe, Caceres, done delicately. Well, that's an excellent interception. Koundé played out towards the right wing. Can he spark a counter here? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yaya Toure, looking for options for movement. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. First quarter of an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's not got that quite right. That's a little off target. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Zubimendi calmly anticipates. Great vision. Foot in. Zubimendi. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Now the ball's gone astray. Koundé. Yaya Toure. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bale. Played towards the other side. Pepe. Almost half an hour in now. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Koundé. Puyol. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. Piqué too strong for his opponent there. Carvajal. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared without hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball. Carvajal gets into a good position. Carvajal made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Messi, it's run loose here. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga. Yaya Toure. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. He's in plenty of space here. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. That's a good foot in there. Over to the left. Chance to deliver. That'll be a corner. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. And here's Suarez. Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por...
Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Diaz. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. Zubimendi. Bale. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that's well seen too. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now that's a lovely exchange. Camavinga could move up a gear here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Yes! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Can he latch on to this? Courtois claims it, safe hands. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bale. Oh, easy pickings there, and that was nowhere near his best. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
He won't be happy with that one. Alonso, can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's managed to get free. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's cut it out. Xavi Alonso. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Oh, that's clever. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're quick to get it back. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Eibar finding their passes. And it's Cáceres.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. Good ball, good take.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Camavinga. And we're done. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Tadi sih.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he
Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, this looks sharp. Raul tries making a foray down the right. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's burst through. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Eibar with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo, a couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Just eases, and Messi! They want to be quick. That's another chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Koundé, still goalless at the moment. Caceres. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff, and here's Mbappe. We're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Raul. Koundé.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Messi. And he was alert to it. Raul aimed beyond the defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Eibar finding their passes. Carvajal. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, they could break here. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Caceres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bojan. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Puyol.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Played into space. Bojan Krkic looking to get on the end of this. Yaya Toure. Messi. Camavinga. That's an imaginative pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played. Caceres. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Bellingham. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's Messi. Distributed tidily. Played in by Dani Carvajal. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Bellingham. Bojan. Driving forward. Out to the left it goes. And he with a terrific header. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the through ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. Koundé. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. And still we await the first breakthrough. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yaya Toure. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 27, Bojan Krikic. El dorsal 19, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
And here's
el
Mbappe.
dorsal 9, cambio de jugadores.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Yaya Toure. And here's Messi. That's good play. Brahim Diaz. Half an hour gone in the second half. In with the challenge. Cruyff. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that was vital.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Delivers with whip. Bayer deals with that nice and simple.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Into extra time
el
we
dorsal
go.
7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
Oh, red,
El
nice
dorsal
interception.
20. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Yaya
de
Toure
jugadores.
to Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. Nicely shaped ball, neatly clipped into space. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski.
Brahim Diaz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Caceres, looking to play him in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That has not gone well. Half-time, extra time. There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Floated through. Oh, that's superb. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Eibar have their third corner. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Xavi Alonso. Koundé. Eibar are looking to break at pace. That's good running with the ball.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Romario.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Koundé. Now, can they get him away? I think we're just about done here. Messi. Very nicely done. Koundé. And it's Xavi.
Habrá un minuto de
Edmilson
descuento.
out towards the flank. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's at the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure...